And then Wednesday is June 1st, and that's the last day of class. And then we'll have a bit of a break. My internship starts Wednesday, June 15th. So it'll be exactly a 2-week break. So on Wednesday, June 15th, I will start teaching class 12 to 1 via Zoom from the Craig Tribal Hall. And then from 1 to 4:30, I will be teaching the kids live. So that is a plan. Huya Tlakia, if we have to change it to fit your schedule, we could always do that. I know you don't know until June what your schedule is going to be like. But for starters, I think Wednesday, June 15th, we should have class 12 to 1. And then Kelly, if we have to, I mean, Huya Tlakia, if we have to change it, the time, uh, we will work on that. Um, yeah, and we might have to have it in the evening or something, which doesn't fit in. Gusawa, Goban Tiban, welcome. Good to have you here. Singaila.
Uh, Kila, Duck Juice. It's a holiday in
Kila.
Canada. I nearly missed it.
Yeah, welcome. Good to have you. It's a cloudy, bright day here in Craig, Alaska. Um,
I'm
so I was just saying, Wednesday, June 1st will be our last day of class. We'll have a 2-week break, and my summer internship starts Wednesday, June 15th. So that day we will have class 12 to 1, and we may have to change it to an evening class. I know you're on the East Coast, Kusawa, but we'll try to make it as early as possible. See how we could coordinate with you and Huya Tlakia. Huya Tlakia, it's her last class for now. Uh, sad face. I'm so glad you guys are here as we're winding down towards our last day of June 1st. Um, so Huya Tlakia's last day of class for a while. So we are going to sing a bunch of songs. And of course, as you all know, we are going to start with the Haida Nation anthem. Bear with me 1 second. And we have some new songs to practice from last week. And so it's good to go over them and become more comfortable with them. Okay, so I got to rise for the Haida Nation anthem. I'm house sitting, so I haven't taught from this corner of a house before. Okay, Haida Nation anthem. Yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo wee, hey hi yo ho wee, hey hi yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo wee, hey hi yo ho wee. Wee, hey, hi, yo, wee, wee, we, yo ho we, yo ho we, yo we, hey hi yo, we, hey hi yo, we.
Ho ho wee ya. Hey hi yo, ha wee ya. Hey hi yo, wee ya ya yo.
Uh,
Ulagan, Awa Gusawa. Sorry, I
Uh
got bumped off.
uh Hawa for inviting me and giving me permission to help.
On Hulagan. Okay, so I think it would be appropriate um, if we follow up with our biggest song of honor and reverence, which is the Johnny Bennett song, which is also known as Putting Food into the Fire song. Okay, so um, like I said, high song of honor and reverence for Haidas. Um, Johnny Bennett was a Yaklanas house chief, but has older ties to old chief Yeltasi of Kuiantlas. So I just wanted to make note of that. So this essentially used to be a Yaklana song, but it's public. So, but it's good to know the history of the song. And when our people put uh, food into the fire, like salmon, and um, and the food started to crackle and the fire started to whistle. Um, our people were full of shock and awe because they believed a loved one who passed uh, came back to speak to them. The fires in our longhouse were sacred and they were portals and they were lined up with the cosmos. Um, and so we truly did believe spirits could come up through the fire and speak to us. So, so yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna sing this song 3 times. If you pick it up, please sing along, or if you already know it. This song is not jazzy. Um, it's old school, but it's cool that it's old school and that there's so much reverence with this song. Tlian di taigastlu, sanu dalakatu, hu king on waslu, how su di guanskian, dasanan hujwas guanza, dasanan an kill la. This is a hand motion when you get to hunt kill la. You're showing deep gratitude um, to the spirit or to the loved one who came through the fire to speak to you. So you're giving deep gratitude. So, okay, 2 more times. Cleandi Tigaslu Sanu Dalakatu Hu King on Waslu How Slausu Di Quanskian Dasanan Hujwas Guanza Dasanan Han Killa Clean the tigers to Sanu Dalankatu, who King on was flew. How, excuse me, how Lausu di Guanscan Dasanan Ujwas Guanza.
Can I tell a funny joke, I think, while we're
Yes,
waiting?
yes,
Okay,
please.
so in Madeira Park, where we're moving to, they says they don't have like fiber optics. So I said, oh, that's fine. We're small town people anyways. I says where the internet isn't high speed, but the gossip is. So I said we're used to that. I thought it was funny. Anyways,
That's awesome.
well, yeah, because everyone takes care of everyone. Everyone helps each other. Everyone, yeah,
If
that.
only our high speed internet was as fast as the gossip.
Right? Oh dear. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for giving me that time.
Sorry, guys, the internet is horrible today. Um, I've never been kicked off so much. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, Dr. I put in the chat that I have to leave at 12:30 today. Devin has he's gonna do a DAO on the migration. So I have to leave at 12:30. I thought I put it in the chat for everybody, but I just put it in for one person.
Aw, that's
I'll
so
take lots of
cool.
pictures.
Yes, that's awesome. Oh no, why can't I go to Google Docs? Yeah, that's awesome, Goban Teben. Yeah, take lots of pictures, do a video recording. Can you guys hear me still? Okay. Um, hmm. Okay, here I am. Google Docs doesn't want to work today. Mhm, 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 mhm. Are there any song requests? Haida Spirit song, Haida Farewell song, Tired Paddler song, Sunundan Heathen song.
How do I raise my hand? Jaw duck juice.
What's that?
I was just saying jaw. I was thinking of the spirit song, but I don't know what the rest of the class might think and like and enjoy. But
We
I
all like the Spirit song. That's a good idea.
how
Yeah, that sounds good.
How Gushawa.
I like Gusawa's idea. And then I forget if that was the same song we did last week. There was a new one that you introduced that we translated. It'd be nice to do that one again.
yeah, that's a good idea too.
Did we lose Rob again? He's frozen.
The one I think we went over Sinyash do.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sinyash do. Di saking on. Hill klosh gudung. Schlingon skingon. Was scananu. Dung unch kitla as dice. What's guadish dung kingon dal song. Ahe ahe ya. Sinyash do. Di saking on. Kill klosh gudung. Klingons ging on, was scanning new. Dung unch kilt la as geist, What's what the stung king on the song? Ah hey, Sin ya she do. King on, kill clash gudung. Sling on, what's gonna new? Dung unch kill la as geist. What's what is king on the song? Ah hey,
Oh, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. When you're frozen, duck juice, you're frozen right in picture with your good looks.
Oh, that's funny.
Right? Oh, us Hydus can make fun of each other, you know?
Yeah. uh, good one. Good one. um, okay, can you guys see the Hydus Spirits on? No, you can't because I didn't do a screen share. Sorry about that. So many technical difficulties today. Okay, here we are. Hydus Spirit song. And see if I can move this over so I can scroll. Okay, here we go. Um, I can't sing this song as powerful as some other people when they sing it, but we will sing it 4 times. 4 is our number for healing and power, ancient Haida song of healing. So I take it quite literally that it has to be sung 4 times. Yo ho ho ayuwe ihiale ayuahala hey. Yo ho ho ayuwe yaha hey. Hey hey yo ho yaha hey. Yo ho ho ayuwe ihiale ayuahala hey. Yo ho ho ayuwe yaha hey. Hey hey yo ho yaha hey. Yo ho ho ayuwe ihiale ayuahala hey. Yo ho ho ayuwe yaha hey. Hey yo ho yaha hey. Yo ho ho ayuwe ihiale ayuahala hey. Yo ho ho ayuwe yaha hey. Hey yo yaha hey. How letting me sing that song. And now we're going to go into Sinya Sadu, and it's going to be a battle. Kunlohana and I sing 2 different versions. We're going to duke it out. um, so, I'm going to put in parentheses here the old Heidelberg Orchestra theme song version. Oh, I already did. I'm gonna put it in um, Kuyang's version that Kunshlohana gave us. What was it? Something like this? Okay. And I like this correction because it makes sense. I hear. So that's really cool. Um, okay, so the words are Sinya Hedu, Di Sa Kingang, Kil Class Gudang, and I'm sorry, Kuntalohana, but I'm going to do the old Heidelberg Orchestra theme song version just because it's easier for me to pronounce. Kuntalohana, is this Klingons or Schlungons?
Klingons.
Okay. Klingons, Gingon, Waskiana Dungan, Skilla, Usgeist gets pronounced all by itself. And then we go into a flurry of hidden words. Watskwa, Distan, Kingan, Dalsan, Aye, Aye,
Sinya Hedu, Isa Gingan, Kil Clash Kudan, Klingon Gingan, Waskananu, Dung Unch Kitla Asgeist, Wasquadis, Dung Kingan, Nalsan, Ahe, Ahe, Sinya Hedu, Isa Gingan, Kil Clash Kudan, Klingons Gingan, Waskananu, Dung Unch Kitla Asgeist, Wasquadish Dung Kingan Dalsong, Ahe, Ahe, So here's another one. Juyai Ginganu. Juyai Ginganu, Dung Keskin Logan, Odlin Dung Islu, Di Goodenai Kinang. Lidang koyasa, dang di koyadang, good esh, talangesh, swan and song. So that one was Juyaginganu is a version of You Are My Sunshine that was written by our linguist, Jordan Locklear. So it's not a direct translation because we've sung the direct translation before. But this is more of a lyrical translation. Like the sun, you're beautiful. When you're here, I'm happy. You are so precious. I love you. We'll be together forever. Juyaging anu, dang keskin magen, atlindang islu, di kurenai kinang, lidang koyasa, dang di koyadang, but esh, talangesh, swan and song. And I've sung that one to Lagos a lot. That's one of my favorites. Juyaging anu, dang keskin magen, atlindang islu, di kurenai kinang, lidang koyasa, dang di koyadang, but esh, talangesh, swan and song. And Rob says, right now that he is trying, his laptop is trying to reconnect. Let me know.
I like that version that you're singing better than the original because the original always made me so sad.
Aw. Oh, Brees, did you have a question? I noticed your hand up was up for a second. So I had typed up all of each Kui Ka Solana, but I've never sang the whole thing. I've only sang the first verse of each Kui Ka Solana, which is Kumbaya in Haida. Let's see if it is not copied.
I have to go
It's
to
not
Devon's
copying and
school.
pasting.
House from
Oh,
Kingston.
it was so nice to see you, Godam Timon. House Dunk King, the Monica King. There
Are
you
you guys
are,
saying
Duck Juice.
goodbye?
On.
I'm sorry. I think I finally got my internet fixed, so it shouldn't crash anymore. So I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Um, oh, I'm disabled. Kachung, are you there? Doo-doo-doo.
We went over Juyai Gingano really quickly while you were stepped out.
Going over what?
We went over Juyai Gingano really quickly.
Ah. Oh, shoot. I can't do a share screen. But today is full of technical difficulties. I don't know what to do without Google Docs. Um,
You can cut and paste into the chat so we could see the words.
Yeah, let's do that. Smart thinking, who you click, yeah. Um,
So what I just put in the chat was the first verse from Kumbaya. Haida. Each kwika samana, each kwika. Each kwika samana, each kwika. Each kwika samana, each kwika. Oh, samana, each kwika.
how, Kutlahana, that's beautiful. Okay, so Sinyasadu is in the chat. Hawa Huyatlakia for the tip. Okay. So what I was saying before I was so rudely kicked off the internet was at the end of this song, regardless of the version you sing, I use the Heidelberg version of aye, aye, when you hold that long note of ah, it's a perfect time for someone to do two raven calls. I used to be able to do them as a kid. I can't now. I sound like a dying raven when I try to do a raven call. Does anyone know how to do a raven call? Come on, Kutlohana. Okay, I'll do the. That
That
was
was
better than
awesome.
mine. Okay, I'll do the dying croaking raven. Okay, here goes. God, God. I can't do it. I grew up doing raven calls as a kid when I raven danced, but I can't do it now. But anyways, so so sometimes when you do this song, if you're like in a group of Haidas, don't be surprised if someone does a raven call right here after a yay, a yay, okay, so we're gonna sing Senyas to do a couple more times since we only sang it through once. Sinya, oh, we just read it through. That's right. Okay, we're going to sing it three times. Sinya Sedu, Di Sa Kingan, Kiltla Skudang, Schlingan, Gingan. Oh, that's throwing me off. Oh, and I can't change it. Okay, what's gonna new dangan skilla as guys? What's quadistan king on dalsan? Aye, aye, Sinya do, Jisa king on Kil Class Kujan. Klingons, Klingon, was gonna new, Jangan Killa, as guys, what is done, Klingon Dalsan, aye, Senya Fedu, Disa, Klingon, Kill Class Kujan, Klingon, was gonna new, Jangan Killa, as guys, what is done, King Andal's son, aye, woo. I can't do a woo either. um, so that is Sin Yashidu. It's usually a Raven Invitational, and it's fast, it's peppy, it's fun to dance to. And it comes from, it's Old Raven's Song of Kassan. Um, and after that, the Heidelberg Orchestra took it as their theme song. Hey, Gusawa, are you doing bunny ears while I'm singing? That's just plain rude. You know you're going to have to throw me a potlatch now, right?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
When
I'll
you get
sing
to
the
the
David
West
song.
Coast, save up
Yes.
your money, work hard, save up your money, and throw me a potlatch. That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, let's see what you've done now, Tracy. I'll look forward to it.
I just have to tease with you. Okay, so da 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 da. Um, what else are we going to sing? I don't think we need to do the Yaklanis lullaby. Let's do Happy Song, followed by Twinkle Twinkle, and You Are My Sunshine, Dianu Hayagan. Oh, okay, so I got to copy and paste. Hold on a second, please. Oh, this is funny. It's all broken up. So this is a happy song by Vernon Williams. In Haida, we would call it Gudinai La Shalanai. Vernon Williams is a composer, and he does let us sing this song, but we always must acknowledge his name before we sing this song in public. We're welcome to practice this song at home whenever we like, but whenever it's over Zoom or in public, we have to mention that he is the composer. That is the rule. So, and this song is also fast and peppy and a lot of fun. So, Ya'iwa, Ya'iwa, oh, this is throwing me off. Ya'iwa, Ya'iwa, Allah, Ya'iwa, Allah, eh. Ya'iwa, Allah, Ya'iwa, Allah, eh. Hey, you wait, hey, you wait, hey, you wait, hey. Ya'iwa, Allah, Ya'iwa, Allah, hey. Ya'iwa, Allah, Ya'iwa, Allah, hey. Hey, you wait, hey, you wait, hey, you wait, hey. Ya'iwa, Allah, Ya'iwa, Allah, hey. Ya'iwa, Allah, Ya'iwa, Allah, hey. Hey, you wait, hey, you wait, hey, you wait, hey. Sorry about that. That's the worst I've ever sung that song. Today is not my day. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Oh, now I gotta look for more stuff to copy and paste. Um, da-da-da-da. I think it would be funny if Coach Lohana and I did some of the funnier scripted conversation. Where are they? Here they are. I think this might work. Okay, paste, enter. Okay. Kuntlehana, would you like to do scripted conversation? Okay, so I'll set the scene. Big Raven hears someone knocking at the door and says, "Who is it?" And Little Deer says, "It's me, open the door." And Big Raven says, "Wait for me, I will do that. Come in." And Little Deer says, "Hello, good morning, my good friend. I am hungry." And Big Raven says, "Good morning, my good friend. Do you want some food?" Um, Little Deer says, "Yes, I want some food. I am hungry for fish." And Big Raven says, "I'll get some fish for you. Here is the fish." Um, oh no, I knew there was more to it than this, but it just abruptly ends. Little Deer says, "Thank you. I will eat good. I know how to eat." Um, sorry, I thought this was going to be one of the funnier ones, but it's just, um,
You might have maxed out the characters. You might have to copy and paste the next half of it.
oh, let me check really quick. Yes, I did miss a page. Oh, but not much. There's just, um, ah, okay, there is a couple more phrases. Okay, yeah. So it does end with the joke. Okay. So after Little Deer says that, I say, "No doubt, you ain't lying. By the way, does the food taste good?" And Little Deer says, "Nope, the food sucks." um, okay, so Big Raven hears someone knocking at the door. Geese to eat, Jim.
Flauwegian, Kiwashwasta the Hasla.
Kwanandi, Akunch Wasang, Kasasla.
Flahauya, Sanaila di Tuilas di Quidum.
Whoops, I jumped the wrong way. My apologies. Scroll, 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 scroll. Um, okay, here we are. Here we are. Sorry. Singaila di cholas tak dang statla.
Daang tau di staslang. Chinkudi gudangan.
Dang an chink dusang. How chinai ijan.
How lash gatasang. Shkata hayagan.
Jaang yakiyagan dang susala. Tawai kudskat laus.
Yeah, gum tau kasket laangan. Oh, bleh.
I think I became a better cook after this. I caught on real quick. Okay, so let me find another scripted conversation. Hopefully I get it all in one slice, so to speak. Um, let's try scripted conversation number 8. No, not that one. Uh,
Gusua, you got a question or a comment?
How in the script that you guys just done, Sheen ended with a K, and I don't remember
Oh,
why.
that's one of those ones where when you're talking about wanting something, you need a K or a G to say that that's what you want.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just one of those little pieces and particles of Haida that makes it so special and difficult.
Thank you for that. I have learned a lot about that. How
How Kunslohana, how Kusawa for your question. Okay, I'm gonna set the scene here.
Oh, we lost duck juice again. I'm gonna have to talk to myself. Cot juice. Why nung's got gone? Geese do weejin. Wow, weejin.
That's awesome.
Kiwai the hustla. Why undi a cunt wasan. Touch squeak. Sinai la di taulas di quedan. Nai la di tui. Sibli iskan gravy guy. Us kugagan. Tak dungs de slong. Jaan. Tau dis de slong. Kadla. Dung gusu de sligan. Gusu dung suda. Oh, touch gyak suda. Waha! Ajaria, Tlon Gusu.
Well done. Well done.
Jawa Kunat Ilhana.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Cool.
Mike? We keep Mike
Oh.
thinks I'm crazy. We keep losing duck juice. So him and I were supposed to be having a conversation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I caught the first part of it. And yeah.
Okay.
I know what you were doing. I
Yeah,
mean, you
Mike
had the
joins
voice
in.
spot on. How can I not? That was total duck juice. Johnny, oh, there it is.
Oh, goodness, Kila, Mike.
Yeah, Gila. Open Skinkson. Where are you at?
Mike, to me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're at a little piece of land we call our landing.
We're in Ontario.
We're on Ontario, but
Sweet.
yeah.
Yeah.
11, yeah, for now. We're moving to Madeira Park in about 5 weeks. And yeah, we developed 10 or 11 gardens here. One medicinal to have white sage and sweetgrass and berries and herbs. And I don't know where duck juice is, so I'll tell you. We created a firefly habitat, an insect habitat, a butterfly habitat garden, all these gardens. And then there's a lot of perennials and stuff. And yeah, you usually pitch off here kayaking or fishing and stuff. So, oh, jaw duck juice.
Yeah.
He's back.
Hey,
Hey,
Mike,
that dude. Hey,
Singaila,
yeah.
Sanudan
Sangala.
Hayden.
Oh, D-Logan.
Ah, good to hear.
Yeah.
Decent logging. How,
Yeah. Yeah, boy, it sure was good to see you in Heidelberg there. Didn't get to spend much
Yeah.
time together, but yeah.
that was
cool.
awesome. I wish I made it out to, Kazan.
Yeah.
I got family coming up this summer and we plan on coming to Kazan and going to the Longhouse
Yeah.
and singing a bunch of songs.
Oh, good. Let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was epic. You know, Gu Zhao and Chief Adinsu, Jim Hart,
Mhm.
or you know, Gu Zhao was singing and drumming in the Longhouse, and
Oh
yeah,
man.
it was cool, man. It was epic. Yeah.
Oh, it had to have been because
Yeah.
we have a saying, if you want to have a good party, if you want to have a good potlatch, you better get Gujo to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he just knows so many songs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of which, you know the anthem song that you begin each class with, right? He wrote
Yeah.
that, you know, right? What do you know what the words are saying as it goes? Have we ever done a breakdown of that song, or maybe we could put that on the agenda sometime if we? But can you give me like a general idea of what that song is saying?
Um, the Haida Nation anthem, Gujo didn't, um, did you say that he write it? He wrote it? Or,
Yeah, yeah, he
um,
actually wrote that.
I think it was a different song because our Haida
Oh,
Nation anthem is really old.
oh,
Um,
okay.
the history of the song is that it used to be coming into the house paddling song,
Yeah.
and then um, in the 1980s, the elders stood up to logging on Lyle Island, and
Mm-hmm.
so they sang the coming into the house paddling song. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but because the elders stood up to logging, it was so powerful, so emotional, um, that they renamed it. They stopped calling it the coming into the house paddling song, and they changed its name to the Lyle Island song. And
Mm-hmm.
then Unslo Hana provided us with the year. The Council of the Haida Nation in 2010 officially adopted the Lyle Island song as a Haida Nation anthem. And it's just all chant. It's actually a chant
Mhm.
instead of a song, which makes
Right.
sense when
Okay.
you're canoeing.
Uh-huh.
A lot of those canoe songs are chants that you
Right.
could
Yeah.
sing over and over and over. Um,
Yeah. I
but
kind of.
Gujau and Vernon Williams, they're quite the composers when it comes to Haida
Mhm.
songs. Yeah, those
Mhm.
two are awesome for sure.
Yeah.
I was wishing I wasn't there when Ilju's met with Gujau um, because I wanted to Gujau to sing uh, a chant that it sounds like it's 2,000 years old and it's hauntingly beautiful. And he sang it. If anyone could ever find the video that was on YouTube, I know people take things down, so it may not be there anymore. But there used to be a YouTube video when the Haida women uh, went to a museum to do repatriation, take items back to Haida Gwaii. And they
Mhm.
had sleeping bags and they slept in the museum. And while they were sleeping in the museum, you remember this, right, Kunshlohana? And while they slept in the museum, they could hear the children playing and laughing because they had some of our remains in that museum.
Yeah. It was the Field Museum in Chicago,
Mm,
and those remains had sat there for over 100 years after they were taken away from Haida Gwaii to be studied, and they were never studied, nothing ever. They just sat in a box in the basement for over 100 years. And
wow.
yeah, they went and got them back and brought them home, and they had there were guys at home that were making bentwood boxes, so each set of bones had their own box to come home in and stuff like that. Yeah, I think there's a YouTube video about that whole experience. Seems like it's almost an hour long. Yeah, but like you
Right.
said, it may or may not be there anymore.
And inside that video, Gujau sings a chant, and it
Mm.
sounds like it's a
Hmm.
couple thousand years old. It's just hauntingly beautiful. Um,
Hmm.
so I was gonna try and get Gujau to see if he could remember that song he sang for that video,
Wow.
um, because it's the only time I ever heard it. I've never heard it again. I imagine he's the only Haida that sings it. I could be wrong. Um, but it's just so good. It's like I might be explaining this wrong, but for me personally, that chant was like a Haida version of a Gregorian chant. You know, those Gregorian chants that are
Hmm.
um, just so beautiful. Um,
Hmm.
so for me, this was like a Haida version of a Gregorian chant. It was so beautiful. Um, yeah, it was, it went perfectly with the repatriation. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So I'll have to try and find that video again. And I encourage all of you who are interested to look for it. Um, and when I do find, if I do find it again, I'm gonna make sure and save it. Um, so I could play it over and over and maybe I'll even get the chant memorized, but I wouldn't be able to sing it like Guja.
Hmm.
Because he knows how to sing chants. That man is amazing. Oh, we got 60 seconds left. This is Huya Tlakia's last class for a while. We're going to see if we could hook up with her later on in June. June 15th, I start my summer internship, and so there will be a 2-week break. But at noon on Wednesday, June 15th, I will be doing a 1-hour class for those of you who want to keep the summer classes going. Oh, no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Huya
she found
Tlakia
it. You're
found it.
amazing.
Oh, I
that's
gotta
so
click
cool.
on that.
I don't know if this is the right one because it says 2004. I thought it was more recent than that.
Yeah.
It sounds right, though, the
Yeah, it
title.
does. Yeah.
It's not the actual film. I can't find the actual film, but this is kind of just talking about it. It's not on YouTube from what I can tell.
Huh.
It
Oh,
might
it's
be
no
tricky to
longer
find.
on.
Might have to
Wow.
find who has the DVD or go to the filmmaker or something like that. I
Mm.
do remember seeing it. I have seen it somehow I was able to see it online.
Mhm.
Maybe if I Google Stolen Spirits of Ida Gouai, it'll
Yeah.
come up.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay, everyone. Those of you who can make it back here on Wednesday, we will have class through to June 1st. And then on June 15th, I will start teaching noon to 1. That may be susceptible to change, but we'll definitely start again Wednesday, June 15th. But for the meantime, we're going to continue to have class through June 1st,
Take the
except
actual
for Monday.
Yeah.
It's a holiday.
resources.
Monday's
There
a
he
holiday,
is.
so yeah, we have that day off.
How, we'll
Yeah. So, Hawa'u, thank everyone. The Monaguns King, who you